Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another weekly vlog. All of you have, not all of you, many of you have asked when I show videos of me working out what this weighted vest is. As we know, I am no longer shopping from Amazon, but I will see if I can find, this is the brand ZELUS, and I started with the 12 pound. It's probably time for me to add weights to it, just in case you were curious. You can also just put it on and just like walk around the house. So it's really good for bone density. So what is on tap this week? Work. I have got to work. I goofed off a lot last week and I paid for it this weekend, which y'all may not know. I film the weekly vlogs Monday through Friday, and then on the weekends I do like a lot of work, maybe too much. So I'm going to try to be a little more balanced this week. I'm actually traveling next week, so I have to get tax stuff done. I have to work on a thumbnail today for a video that's going up tomorrow. And yeah, it basically never ends when you own your own business and it's online and you work from home between home stuff and work stuff. So yeah, it's good. It's going to be a beautiful week. A little chilly, but lots of sunshine. And I'm so glad you're here. Several hours later, we are going to Costco to pick up Scotty's new prescription sunglasses. And we're also going to drop off a few donations, just to kind of just a normal group of Swedish death cleaning stuff, some kitchen stuff, some things that have been sitting in my trunk for a really long time, and we're finally going to release them. So really happy about that. And I actually need to get rid of a few more things at some point this week because, and I'll bring you guys a little bit of a mini like thrifted haul because I have purchased a couple things online. So you know my rule. If new things come in, then old things have to go out. So I've got to work on that. And yeah, off to run errands with my sweet husband. Hello. Okay, so it is a long time later. I've been working on a thumbnail. I will show it to you guys in just a minute. I spend too much time making thumbnails, but if you are a YouTube creator, creating quality thumbnails is huge. It's a major thing. And there's a big difference between an engagement thumbnail and clickbait. A lot of people think something's clickbait, but it really isn't. And I get into all of that in the e-course. So little shameless plug. If you are wanting to become a YouTube creator, if you're just starting out on your journey as a YouTube creator, I have an e-course called aptly So You Want to Be a YouTube Creator. And a whole bunch of people have already been through it. And kind of the first group to go through it have been emailing me and giving me their feedback. And I could not be happier. I was a little hesitant, and I said this over on Instagram too, to really, like I promoted it in the very beginning, but then I was like, I kind of want actual humans to go through it and make sure that it's as good as I think it is. And you guys, they're loving it. I'm so pleased with the feedback I've been getting. It is an investment of both time and money. If this is something you've dreamed of doing, by the end of the 5 weeks, you will have a full understanding of if you have the time and skills that you would need to be successful. So it really could be a great investment in even just coming to that decision, especially if it's something you've like always wanted to do, but you just weren't sure. But anyway, I talk a lot about thumbnails and clickbait in the e-course. Okay, it's very busy, but I think I like it. This is our thumbnail. So what will happen is I'll try it. And if the video does great, I'll leave it. And if the video is doing just so, then I may try to fix it. Yeah, I usually these kinds of graphics where you have X's and check marks do really well. It might be a little too on the nose. So we'll see. You don't know unless you try, right? Canva, most of the tools that I used for this particular video. Oh, you know what I do want to do? I'm going to go in. I'll show you guys how I do that. I want to, let me clear these out. Go away. I do want to make, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. I do want to make this, I want to edit the picture, and I want to do the autofocus, because that just makes it, it'll make the other parts, yeah, I like that. That'll make the other parts stand out just a little bit more. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. If we feel like the T is a little too big, it is. Because like if our wine glass is this size, Not that we're going for like proportions, but I feel like our tea was too big. So yeah. Oh, my housekeepers just came. I love my house when my housekeepers have just come. I realize, you know, we keep a pretty tidy house. I'm not going to lie. Very proud of that. But when everything is clean at the same time, and even like the couch pillows and the cushions, heavenly, absolutely heavenly. Scooby, are you going to mess it up quickly? Probably. Let's just pause for a moment. There's no chaos. It's all lovely. Okay, on with the rest of the day. Let's go. I wanted to show you guys. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while, and I don't think I've brought it up in a vlog before, but have I shown you that I now have a little work from home tote? If you work from home, I saw this on somebody's Instagram, or it might have even been a TikTok. I don't entirely remember, but she was saying how if you work from different rooms in your house, you don't want to be hauling everything from room to room and you could drop something. I love to work from different places in the house. So sometimes I work in the kitchen or I work out on the deck. And right now I'm here in my office, but like while the housekeepers were here, I was down in the basement. So I just have my book bag. Hello, Lenny. I just have my book bag. And in here I have my computer, my charging cable, my AirPods, my planner, my like brainstorming notebook, my journal, which are two different things, my favorite pens. So whether I'm working here at home or if I want to go to the coffee shop up the street and work, which I actually might do tomorrow. I haven't worked outside of the house in a while. Hold on, I have to show you what I'm looking at. What are you two doing? Scooby and Lenny? Are you just happy to be here? While I was talking, Scooby's looking away now like he was embarrassed. They're so funny. So yeah, so it's really helpful. The girl was saying she even has like her bottle of water in there. And yeah, I don't know. I started doing it and then I was like, I should really tell them about that. It's been such a small thing, but it's such a big deal because I'm not deciding, oh, it's a sunny day, I'm going to go work outside. And then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I don't have my headphones, or oh, I don't have my charging cable or whatever. It's all there. And that's where it lives. So it's like my little mobile office. I don't know. Another fun thing I did today, I am printing out a label from Thread for the clothing donation. They used to send you a bag. Now you can use any box and just print out the label from home. And you send clothes back to them and they make sure that the clothes are recycled appropriately and don't end up in a landfill. I really like it. I like it for a lot of different reasons. There's no cost on your part. And it's just, I feel better about that than taking clothes to Goodwill. I don't really have time to list things on Poshmark. So this is just sort of a win-win. Could not be easier. And that way I'm sure that when I'm donating clothes, that they're being disposed of properly and I'm not contributing to the landfill problem. I'm getting in one pair of shoes and four dresses. Yeah, 4 dresses. So therefore, what does that mean? We have to eliminate 4 pieces of clothing and 1 pair of shoes. And I might do a little bit more than that. So I'm not going to do a big closet clean out, but I will at least show you guys the process of boxing that up for ThreadUp. It feels so good when the house is clean all at the same time. I can't even tell you, like weight lifted off my shoulder. It is my favorite thing. It's not my favorite thing. I like my dogs and my husband. My children are awesome. But also too, I love my housekeepers. I told y'all I was going to be in my office a lot this week. So hi, it's Wednesday. I just got the last of the dresses that I ordered from ThreadUp. So let me see if I can set y'all down in a way that makes sense. You know, I really wish I had my tripod in here, but I don't. Oops. The trick is don't roll over a dog. So some of y'all know I really like ThreadUp for resale stuff, vintage, or, you know, just consignment. The trick is you do want to wash everything that comes from them because I find I don't know if they launder stuff. I don't think they do. They do vet everything before they sell it, which is why I like them. It's like a curated consignment store. still better if you have a local consignment store to buy locally, but you know. Okay, so this dress is kind of funny. Oh, this is nice. It was just a really nice note from James Reinhart, the co-founder. This dress is from Jay McLaughlin, and it's the same kind of style as that dress that I said was my comfort dress, but I really like the neckline on this one, and the print for a cruise is just to die for. Check this out. It's very, very casual. This dress, the material of this dress, it could really double as like a swimsuit cover-up, which is one of the things I'm going to be talking about. I'm working on, I know my head is kind of cut off, but you know, we're working with what we have today. I'm working on a video for you guys about things you don't need to pack when you travel. And one of the things I'm going to talk about is you don't need a swimsuit cover-up whose only job is to be a swimsuit cover-up. That dresses like this are so great because they're so versatile. So let's give it the sniff test. It smells perfectly clean, so well done. And I'm hoping that it is machine washable. I feel like it probably is. Are you machine washable? Hand wash inside out cold. Nah, we'll do the delicate cycle on the washer. But I can't do it today. And I'm going to tell you why, because my washing machine is out of commission. So hold on. So some of y'all will remember all of the drama when we were shopping for a washer and dryer, and we landed on the Maytag commercial because we were sick of washers and dryers that had like a computer in them, and the computer, things would go wrong with the computer. We've had it over a year. It's out of warranty, and the middle part that spins, what did he tell me? The transmission drive on that is broken. And it's interesting because we were noticing that the clothes weren't spinning like they should. So they were coming out of the washer still really wet. And it was kind of intermittent, and it seemed to be way worse with things like towels. So I tried everything. So finally, I have a local guy who does repairs. And he's great. He has repaired so many things for us. It's always better to repair something than to replace it and have it go in a landfill. So he was like, okay, wait a minute, send me the model. And I did. And he called me right back and he said, I just fixed one of these last week. This is the part. This is what's broken. And it's like the centerpiece is like wonky. Like it spins okay, but it's like not seated down the way it's supposed to be. So there's a part that he is bringing today to fix it. I'm glad it can be repaired. The repair is $320. So not thrilled about that. But the machine was like close to $1,000. And the reason we got the expensive machine is because it can be repaired. But I just feel like that should have lasted more than 1 year. Very disheartening. I should have gone with my gut and gotten the Speed Queen, to be honest. And the Speed Queen was more expensive, but I feel like we would have gotten better performance out of it. I just was really like choking on that price because I think the Speed Queen washer is like $1,300. So anyway, if you were curious if our Maytag washing machine was still working out, I can't recommend it, which, you know, some of you may have it and you haven't had any problems. I think this is just hit or miss, but we're kind of disappointed. Anyway, that's why I can't wash this today because I have to wait until he comes and brings that part. So hopefully that will be here today. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll do a quick like haul for you guys and show you everything that I bought consignment over the last couple weeks. And I really was looking predominantly for spring and cruise dresses. In the spring and summer here, I wear dresses so much of the time, more than shorts, more than anything. I'm just more comfortable in that. So yeah, I'll do a little haul of all stuff that belonged to other people before it belonged to me. So I just looked it up and it is the transmission something. It's the transmission. And they tend to fail when it's overloaded. They're not built as durable and don't last as long as the older ones. So I'm not sure. I know that it was unbalanced for a little while, so probably we needed to be more careful about that. But it's just super annoying that you pay that kind of money for something and it doesn't last. So we're here in my son's bedroom and I'm gonna show you how this thread up works when you wanna do a clean out box. So you go onto the website and you click order my clean out kit, and you instantly get a shipping label that's free, and you can stick that shipping label on any box and fill it up and send it back to them. They will sell what they can and the proceeds go to charity. I chose Feeding America as my charity. What they can't sell, they will donate and or dispose of in a earth conscious manner. So they guarantee that the clothes don't end up in a landfill. I think that's what it says. It may not be a guarantee, but I tell you, I give it a lot better odds than just taking stuff to Goodwill. Although I love a good Goodwill donation, as you know. So I want to show you what it looks like. Actually, I can show you this. So this doesn't have my address on it at all. Free shipping label. I'm using a Bowl and Branch box. Yay for recycling. And I'm going to show you, I am donating 2 huge stacks. This stack is going to go in. I hope I can fit everything. I feel like I can. And this stack is going to go in. So I am staying true to my word on this stuff, you guys. I brought into the house 4 dresses that I'm going to show you tomorrow when I do the try on. And I am releasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other items of clothing. So I feel like that's pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. And all I have to do is drop it off at the UPS store. So it didn't cost me anything, recycled the box, got stuff gone. I think it's really good too, because you can just when you get, the next time you get a decent sized box, maybe think of it as, there's a really loud bird out there. Hi, birdie. Next time you think of it, if you get a really good sized box, just slap the label on it and wait until it's filled up, and then take it to UPS, and voila, you're all done. I love it. I love it. I love the sustainability of it. I love that it's free. I love that I don't even have to spend the gas to drive to the donation place. No muss, no fuss. And money's going to a really good charity. So once they've sold the items, they will send me a little notice letting me know how much they were able to donate to Feeding America, because I did this process. So I don't know, it's like a feel-good thing. And who doesn't need a feel-good thing right now? I needed that. Scobie, what are you doing? What are you doing? You wondering what Mama's doing? Yeah, look at his little gray. I cannot. I love his little gray muzzle. You're gonna try to get up in this chair with me, aren't you? Scooby, this chair does not fit you. This chair just okay. Oh, okay. All right. He's up in the chair now. He does not fit in this chair, but he thinks we fit in this chair. And if he thinks he fits, he sits. Silly. Oh my gosh. So I'm probably going to make this short today, because tomorrow's vlog is going to be, or segment is going to be very long, because I'm getting my hair cut, and I'm going to do a whole little talk with y'all about my gray hair grow out journey, because I'm actually 1 year and 1 month in since I have had any color put on my hair at all. I'm going to talk tomorrow about what I think, what I like, what I didn't like. And yeah, so I'm going to be probably pretty long-winded about that tomorrow. So in order to make this vlog not 9 hours long, I will end here. And also tomorrow we'll do that little haul of my thrifted items. So lots of good stuff. So, but don't go anywhere. The vlog isn't over. Okay. Hello and welcome to Thursday. I'm getting my hair cut. I'm at the hair place. The gray, you can really see it in the car. I'm going to talk more about this after my haircut. I'm not sure how short I'm going to have her go with this. I'm kind of really ready to have at least some of it fully my natural color. She's definitely going to take length off. I can't get over how long it's gotten since I only had it cut 8 weeks ago. So it was like here, and it grew that much in 8 weeks. So we're going to do just a clean up, hopefully do some layering. I mean, in the sun, you can see it better than when it's at my house. Like if we went like to here, but that's a little bit too short. Like it's got to be chin length or longer. So clearly I don't know what I want. So I'm going to chat with Michelle. She's a friggin' genius. And then I will come back and we will discuss. Okay, we're back. I'm in my office. She cut off so much. And we were in on it together. Michelle would never do something to me that I was not completely on board with. it was after a very long conversation. I'm going to have to get on the floor because I can't really relax and speak the whole truth and nothing but the truth unless I'm on the floor. So hold on. Okay, so it's like a plant. I have you nested up against a plant. Here's how it went down. So I went in. So the first thing that happened is Michelle, my hairstylist, I showed some footage of her in a vlog a few weeks back. When I walked in, she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk to you." Turns out she's planning a trip to Greece. And as she was looking on YouTube for videos, YouTube served her my videos. And she'd never seen any of my videos before. And she was so sweet and so kind and so complimentary. So that was like a huge boost to my morale, to my confidence, whole thing. So that was amazing. And she's awesome and I adore her. So then we started talking about my hair. And she was like, "Here's what's happening." Because I was complaining that the hair that was coming out of the top of my head was very different and not curly and different texture. And the shampoo I was using was not working. And yet I was getting a lot of frizz in through like the rest of my hair. So she's like, "Okay, well, here's what's going on. When you color your hair," I did not know this, "you open up the cuticle and it can create a coarser texture, and it causes it to be a little bit drier and also in your case a little bit curlier. But the new hair that's coming in is all silky, which seems to be what your natural hair texture is without any coloring." Did not know this. Did anyone tell you guys this when you started coloring your hair, whenever it was that you decided? I did not know this. So basically what was happening was the products I was using were for my colored hair, the texture that my hair was, and the new hair coming in is not that texture anymore. And my shampoo wasn't really working. Like I was finding myself washing my hair and 2 days later, my hair felt dirty again, but not at the bottom. At the bottom, it would be dry. It would be like greasy at the roots. I was like, what is happening? So together, we made the decision to go ahead and get rid of most of the color. Not all, it's still, some of it is still there, but it is about, 75, 80% of the way there. She feels pretty confident. And it was only 8 weeks since my last cut. So she feels pretty confident if we go this short again in 8 weeks when I go in for my trim, it should be all gone. So I'm going to show you guys the back. Hopefully, because obviously I can't see what I'm filming, but in the back, it's almost all my natural color at this point. I cannot tell you how exciting it is to have at least portions of my hair, like here at the front. Okay, hold on, dog. So at the front of my hair, like right here, this is now Sadie, mommy trying to film. Can you lay down? Lay down? Yeah, you lay down. The front of my hair, this is all now natural color. Like when she explained that about the different textures, I was like, okay, we got to be done. I want most of it gone. I feel like I thought this transition was going to take a full 2 years. And for me, now granted, this was a big chop. I got a lot cut off last time and I got a lot cut off again this time. But my hair apparently grows really, really fast, which worked out in my favor. And, I've said this before, I do prefer my hair longer. That's just kind of my personality. It's what I like. There, she's going to settle down. Hi, baby. Mama loves you. Whoops. Okay, lay down carefully. You got it? Just don't hurt yourself on my foot. She's leaning up against the table now. I do prefer my hair longer, but it's still long enough. She was like, I purposely did it so you can still put it in a ponytail. I just thought it would take way longer. I have never been more like affirmed in my decision. So I'll say it before. No, not I'll say it before and I'll say it again. How about I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you're thinking that you want to take the jump, I would say do it. And I knew, and I've told you guys this before, when it was time, I was so clear and I so knew that it was time and I never ever looked back. That's not everybody's experience, but by and large, from people that I'm talking to, that's most people's experience. Like once they decide, they're really done. So I could not be happier. Like, look, if you look underneath here, look at that. That is all my natural color. I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. And there were a few people that DM'd me when I first announced that I was going to do this and were like, no, it will make you look so much older. I feel so much younger. I feel like I was fighting for something that wasn't mine to have anymore. And just like, you know, when you stay in a relationship too long, or you stay at a job too long, or, you know, anything where you overstay your welcome, I feel like I was overstaying my welcome with my own hair. And once I accepted where my like centeredness and my intellect and my spirit were going, and I let my hair express that, things just have fallen into place. And I feel so much lighter and really, really at peace. And I realize it's just hair, but it's not. It's really about a deeper journey, I think, for most of us. So anyway, I have this dog now that I'm just petting. She's just sprawled herself on the floor in front of me. So I'm going to go pet her some more. Hello and welcome to Friday. I said I was going to do my little resale haul yesterday, and I did not do it. So deepest apologies. Also, deepest apologies. When I went to edit, I noticed that there was some weird focusing issues going on with my phone. So if you noticed that and you were like, why does like, and I didn't want to say anything earlier because I couldn't figure it out. And I was like, if I don't say anything, they won't maybe notice. If I say something, it's going to annoy them like it annoyed me during editing. Apparently, when the latest update happened on my iPhone, macro was automatically turned on. Now, macro is something, if you're an iPhone person, you want to have off on your settings if you're doing like daily vlogging, because otherwise it's constantly looking to focus on something really close up. So you get this like weird background focusing thing. Hopefully it wasn't like too horrifically noticeable. I made the decision to go ahead with the vlog. Like I had that moment of perfectionism where I was like, I'm just going to get rid of the entire vlog for the week. I decided not to do that because you really only notice it when I'm like in my office and it keeps trying to focus on things in the background. All that to say, I fixed it. So deepest apologies for the technical difficulties, but I noticed it when I went to edit, and then I decided until I figured out what it was, I wasn't going to film my stuff that I bought pre-loved. So it's Friday, so I'm going to bring it to you today. Woohoo! Second day of the hair. I'm still loving it. It's still really short. It's not as full as it was yesterday because, you know, that's how it works. I'm still loving it. Still very, very happy with that decision. So yeah, I'm going to show you a little background before we go to the coat rack or whatever that's called. Clothes rack, I guess that's what it's called. So there are 4 dresses and a bag. 3 of the dresses were from Thread Up. One of them I'm not happy with, so I went to send it back, and that was a really interesting experience. I'll talk about that in a minute. It's cute. It's just a little bit too small, and I don't think I'll wear it. And then the bag that I bought pre-loved is actually from Coach. If you don't know this about me, I'm really trying to do slow fashion. So not buying like disposable clothes, which I never really did that, to be fair, but I'm trying to buy pre-owned whenever possible. Pre-owned bags, pre-owned clothing. And I'm also, as I referenced earlier in the vlogs, not trying to add any more things to my closet. So the total number will stay the same. I've already done that box off to Thread Up for my clean out kit. I feel great about that. And the other dress that I'm going to show you is the one I referenced in last week's vlog that had a little stain on it. I'm happy to report that Vicky, who owns the consignment store, took the dress to the dry cleaner, was able to get the stain out, and I absolutely love this dress. I'm not going to try everything on because, quite frankly, if you watch my travel vlogs, all of these dresses are going to show up in the rotation, so you'll see them on me soon enough. But yeah, let's go to see what I got. Okay, so I'm gonna start with a bag. Coach has a whole place on their website where you can buy pre-loved bags. And they get them because you can also mail in a bag that you're either not wearing anymore or that is broken or whatever, and they will give you credit towards a new bag. So Coach takes those bags that customers send in, they refurbish them, and then they resell them. You get a discount. It's obviously incredible for the environment. They give you this whole thing telling you all the waste you have saved, all the great things you've done for the world by buying this bag. Is it true? I mean, it kind of is, because it's just like buying vintage from anywhere, from Poshmark or ThredUp or Fashion File, but it's directly through Coach. So I'll insert footage of me actually unboxing the bag. But this is a Riley wallet on a chain. This is a style that I really liked and wanted, but they no longer make. And the reason I love it so much, especially for travel, is it has a detachable strap, and it's got also this little right here. So anytime I take a bag for travel, it's important to me that it be convertible, that I can use it for more than one purpose. So on the inside, and I'm telling you guys, let me show you up close this bag. You would never in 1,000,000 years know that this bag was not brand new. I also really, really love the colors. And the straps, you can either wear it crossbody or you can use it as a clutch. You can also do that trick where you double up the, I don't know if y'all know this. I mean, you probably know this. You can go like this anytime you've got a wallet on a chain. Did I do that right? Oh, please. Technical difficulties. Please hold. There we go. You can go like that and just double it up, and then it will be more like, right? More like a shoulder length. But if you want to use it as an evening clutch, you can just take the strap off. And I just, yeah, it's just a good bag. And then the inside, when I tell you that you would never know, I really feel like they might have redone the interior, that you would never know that this had been owned by anybody else. Look at that. And you've got card slots there. Now, I can't send you to Coach and give you a link for how to buy this, because this was a one-of-a-kind piece that was on their Preloved site. So it's kind of a little treasure hunt. You have to get on there and look at it and see if there's one on there that you love. But I felt like this was a really good find. I think I paid $235 for it. I feel like it's really versatile. I feel like with the colors, I will get loads of wear out of it. And yeah, especially if you can take this off and you can wear it like a little clutch. Look at that. Look how cute. Okay, enough about that. The bag that I'm showing you that you can't even buy. But I more wanted to show it to you so you can see what is possible to get vintage through Coach themselves. I think it's especially good for those of you that are like new to buying things vintage or pre-loved, because you know you're buying it from Coach, so you know it's not a fake because you bought it directly from Coach. So that's the first item. The second item, this is the dress. This is the dress. This is the dress. It is Tory Burch. This is the one I bought from the local consignment shop that had a spot on it. The dry cleaner was able to get it out, so she had it dry cleaned just for me. When I tell you, this dress on, it just makes me feel like $1,000,000. It is called a high tea dress. And I actually just booked a trip this morning that I'm not going to talk about yet, but where this dress may come in handy. I can think of a lot of different ways that this dress will come in clutch. And you can either wear it open, which is or not open. Well, you could wear it open, like layered. But I probably won't wear it with a belt. I kind of just like it straight and with a little kitten heel. It does have this belt, but the silk on this, this dress new would have gone for about $650. I paid $140. So very happy with this find. I feel like this is one of those very, very special pieces. Super excited. The next dress was also from ThredUp, and this one is from Tuckernuck, and it's this really pretty blue and white denim. I washed this one already. It washed great. I love the length on this. I feel like it'll be really, really cute with either sandals or tennis shoes. She's adorable. Love her. Blue and white. Shocking. This one is hilarious that I found this one, because this one is from J. McLaughlin, and it's the exact same dress as that blue dress that I always take on cruises. That's like my comfort dress, but it's this little geometric pattern, which I think are coming back. I'm seeing geometric patterns a lot on people that I admire. So even if they're not, I really love it. So that's one of the benefits of being the age that I am. You get to buy what you want. But I washed this one as well. This one, when I opened it, I don't think the person who sent it to ThredUp had ever worn it. It looked brand new. So really happy with this. This dress is perfect for travel. So that is a good find. I think this one was $35, and always check their coupon codes because they always have coupon codes. Now this is the one that I was disappointed in. It's just a bit too small and it reads Palm Beach Golf Club. And I'm not loving that. It's a little more form-fitting than I thought it was gonna be. So I went to try to return it, and to my surprise, it said, hey, because I paid $26 for it, $26. Okay, so tuck that number away. So then they were like, well, hey, listen, hey girl, hey, if you don't want it, we'll give you a store credit for $20 to keep it. So I was like, well, hell, I'll do that. Like I could even donate it. And I will definitely buy other things on ThredUp. So I felt like that was a good deal. You know what, come to think of it, I think they may have had it altered. They did have it. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a friggin' minute. It looks like whoever owned this had it taken in. Because I'm always a medium in Jay McLaughlin dresses. So I was like, why is this? I wonder if I could have my seamstress take it back out again. Who sews? I'll ask Coral. Coral will know. That's my best friend. She sews. It looks like, although if they did an awfully good even stitch, but they took it in the back because there's like darts in the back. So I may take that to my dry cleaner and see if they can take that back out again, because then it would fit me perfectly. Interesting, the plot thickens. All right, I don't have time to deal with that today. That is a problem for another day. So now it is time to walk dogs and on to the next thing. I feel like, did I even vlog if I don't give you guys a weekly weather report from my neighborhood? So the weather report is gorgeous today. I mean, gorgeous, absolutely perfect. This is what I want from my spring weather. With everything else in chaos, at least we can have beautiful days and just stop and be grateful because it's very pretty. It's very pretty. It has been a solid week, a solid week. I feel like I'm starting to settle in to our outrageous new normal, but in a way where I'm preserving my own peace and my own joy and continuing to move forward, to do good work, to love my animals, to love my family, all of the things. So am I going to get it right all the time? No, but I am feeling less tossed about by the ridiculousness of it, which I think is a good thing. So I hope you've enjoyed this week. Some things happened this morning that are a little nuts that I'll talk about later. Just some work opportunities that have come up that I'm wildly excited about. Like, I can't even, I'm so excited. And it's all good. And I'm traveling next week. So that was the other thing I wanted to tell you. I swear he looks like he is wanting to be in the video. There will be no weekly vlog next week because I will be traveling. And I'm not going to, I will make a vlog for that trip, but it will only be over on Patreon. So if you're not one of my patrons, I would love to have you. But yeah, you'll see me back here in 2 weeks, Lord willing. And I hope you're doing well. I hope whatever you're doing, you're finding joy. I hope you're finding your balance. Maybe that's the best word for how I felt this week. This was a good week for finding balance. And I will see you in the next video. Love you.